everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing I don't think you would call it a different video. I don't know if other people on YouTube have done any like videos like this. I'm pretty sure they have, but what I'm going to do today is books that I'm reading for the month. Now, something that you guys should know about me is that I read a lot. I'm a nerd. Probably most people would classify me as a nerd, but I do read a lot, and I have a huge box of books over here that I got from Amazon. All the books are from Amazon. I will leave links in the description to all the books with the names. They're all from Amazon, and I haven't started reading them yet because I want to put this video out first, but that's what we're going to get to. I'm going to try to do these every month, and another thing I'm probably going to try to do is book reviews when new books come out. That way you guys, if you read, will know if it's worth your money or not. So we're going to get into the first book. First book is Uncage Wallflower. This is by Janae Cecilia. Some people would classify this book as a poetry book. I wouldn't classify it as a poetry book. I would classify it as, this isn't really a genre, but it's more like a positivity book. So if you need some kind of encouragement or some uplifting, this book has a whole bunch of little anecdotes in it that you can read. Well, that one's not little, but all these little anecdotes in them that you can read that are uplifting. And you know, if you're going through something and you need something to pull you out of it, this is a book that you can read to make you feel better. I'm actually really excited to read this book. I've been wanting it for a very, very long time, so I will let you guys know how this one is. The next book is You Are a Badass. This is by Jen Sincero. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already heard about this book. It's been out for a while. It's been really popular. A lot of people have been giving it a lot of praise. Obviously, it's a #1 bestseller, New York Times. This is, I don't know if people use the phrase self-help books anymore, because a lot of these books aren't always like self-help, and people have a negative connotation with the phrase self-help because they always think they're books for people that have like some type of mental incapacity or are going through depression or some type of something negative in their life, and it's not always the case. Sometimes people want self-help books to uplift them more or to learn something. So with this book, it's basically about banishing negative thoughts and beliefs from your mind and becoming more positive, and basically it's like a believe in yourself kind of book. I know that sounds kind of cliche and kind of, you know, whatever, but that's the kind of book it is, and to basically help you learn to appreciate life more. So once again, you are a badass. Okay, this book is probably the one I am the most excited to read, considering the shirt that I'm wearing. It's probably weird for me to say that I have not read this book yet. So those of you out there who are part of the Harry Potter fandom, please don't kill me. But next book is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by, of course, J.K. Rowling. This is the original screenplay book, hardcover, of course. Everybody should know this is, I don't know if you want to say it's a prequel, but it's kind of like a supplement book to the original 7 Harry Potter books. It's not really too much to say about it. Everybody knows what these books are. They're really, really popular. The new one does come out, the Crimes of Grindelwald does come out in November. So I believe it's November 16th. So that book is definitely one on my list to get the book review video. And the movie comes out in November, which I thought is weird that both the book and the movie come out at the same time. But this is definitely the first book I'm probably going to read. I read really, really fast. So this book is definitely the one to read first. So the next book is part of a series. First book in that series is this one. This is Red Queen. This is not one of the books I'm reading this month. I'm just going to show you what the other books are. This is the first book, Red Queen. These books are by Victoria Aveyard. I'm sorry. Just to give you a little bit of what it's about without giving away too much. It's basically a girl, and they live in this world where there are reds and silvers. Reds have red blood, silvers have silver blood, and the silvers have these abilities that the reds don't have. And then it turns out that she, as a red, does have an ability. Actually, it's an ability that others that are silvers do not have. And she gets dragged into this world, and it just all goes haywire. So this is the first book. Then you have the second book, which is Glass Sword. The third book is King's Cage. And the books actually do get darker, which actually means that they do get like more, I don't want to say menacing, that's not really the word I'm looking for, but they do get darker as the story proceeds, which is why the colors get darker. And the last book, which is the one that came out May 20th of this year, is Warstorm. This is the last book of the series. These books are really, really thick. These first three books I was reading with people at my job. We all read these books together, and I read fast, but these books, it still takes kind of a while to read, but they're really, really good. I highly, highly recommend these books, along with this supplement that's called Cruel Crown. It's basically a book that has backstories for some like supplemental characters that are in the book. You don't have to get this, but if you're into the books or whatever and you want to get some background information, then yeah, I would recommend this. But this is the last book, and this one I'm really, really excited to read it. Also, probably not as much as the Harry Potter book, but really excited to read this. This has been a really, really good series, so I'm really, really anxious to see how it's going to end. Okay, and this is the last book. Now, a little itty bitty background before I show this book. If you are on YouTube regularly, there's a chance that you may come across, if you are on the trending page, there's a chance you may come across certain YouTubers that get like tons of views, have millions of subscribers, and of course those YouTubers tend to put out books. And I do realize that having this book makes me a bit of a fangirl, but I also got this book late. This book, they came out with this book last October, I believe, sometime last fall, and I'm just getting it, and I feel bad, but I'm just happy that I have it. So the last book that I got is Rhett and Link's Book of Mythicality. Rhett and Link are the hosts of the YouTube show Good Mythical Morning. They also have a show on YouTube, Red. I'm not gonna plug them. Why am I plugging them? They have 14 million subscribers and I have like 2. So why am I plugging somebody else's YouTube? Anyway, Rhett and Link's Book of Mythicality. From what I gathered from hearing them talk about this book on the show, it's basically just a whole bunch of weird things. They tell the story of how they met. They have like pictures in here of like raps that they wrote back in the day, and they have chapters in here written by their wives, chapters about their dogs. They have chapters on how to like throw good parties and dance moves, and it's all like, it's to be taken seriously, but it's not to be taken seriously. Like, these are like 2 biggest goofballs in the world. But I'm gonna make this little itty bitty last plug. If you don't watch their show, I do recommend that you do watch. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not telling you subscribe. You didn't hear it from me. I'm not saying subscribe, but you can at least go and watch a couple of their videos. Their YouTube channel is Good Mythical Morning, and they also do a Good Mythical More, which is the show that it's like an extra after the main show. And if you don't have YouTube Red, which I'm pretty sure most people don't, because who's paying $16 a month for that? Watch Buddy System seasons 1 and 2. Those are really good. And again, I'm not going to keep plugging their YouTube. Why am I still doing this? What is wrong with me? Anyway, so that was the last book. Hopefully the next book haul, I'm not going to call these book hauls, but books I'm reading this month might be more. Like I said, I read quick, so it's not going to take me long to get through these books. I'll be out getting new books like in the heartbeat. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's really short, but as you can see, I only had a few books, and It's not really too much I can say about the books considering I haven't read them, but I can only say what I know about the ones that I have heard about. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you have any suggestions for books I should read or books that you think I should review that might be coming out soon, leave a comment. I will definitely look into that. I read any kind of books. I'm not biased or anything to one certain genre of book. I will read anything if it sounds good. So like I said, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.